G'day everyone, I'm in the lovely city of Cairns in tropical North Queensland. Now I'm just going to take you for a wander down the waterfront, down to the marina where there are a stack of restaurants. There are a heap of restaurants within Cairns City itself, but I personally think the best place to dine is along this harbour front. Now you'll see Hemingway's Brewery is just down there, so that's within the Cairns Wharf. So that is where you get your good pub grub. So lots of tacos and burgers and pizza and chicken schnitzels. There is a little cafe, you can't see it behind those trees, but where I'm going to start is just along there. So you'll see that is the Hilton Hotel, and that is the start of the Cairns Marina. So I'll pop down there and I'll show you some of the restaurants and I'll show you some of the food that I've eaten. So here we are at the front of the Cairns waterfront. You'll see the marina just starts over there, and that is the Hilton Hotel. So this boardwalk goes right along the front of this harbour and then turns left, and there's an esplanade that goes right along the front of Cairns City along the waterfront. Now I'm just going to do this section across the marina because this is where the bulk of the restaurants are. First restaurant is right out the front of the Hilton. It's called Mondo On The Waterfront, and you'll see table chairs right out on the grass right next to the water. There is also indoor dining. Now this is part of the Hilton Hotel, so if you're staying here you can charge your food to the room. The menu, I would say, is very eclectic. They have Mexican fajitas, they have Sri Lankan chicken curry, they have chicken schnitzels, they've got burgers, they've got Balinese fried rice, and I had the chicken satay. Now I came here for dinner, and I tell you what, the chicken satay, Indonesian chicken satay, is really good. I visit Indonesia often, and I tell you what, the satay, and it came with fried rice, and it was as authentic as you can get. Alright, the start of this wooden walkway is the start of the marina. And you'll see just around the corner there's a stack of restaurants. The first one here is Ollie's Italian Steakhouse. So steaks, seafood, pasta, pizza. This is really popular. Lunch and dinner time is always stacks of people in there. Now I came in here for lunch the other day and had a pizza, and it was pretty good. So a classic Neapolitana pizza. Now you'll see right next door is Dundee's Water Dining, the flavours of Australia. Now these guys do fresh local seafood, Australian beef, bush tucker, pastas and salad, and you'll see it is very busy. Quite a large restaurant too. Now I had dinner here the other night and had a eye fillet. Now not so cheap, $42 for an eye fillet. They had sirloin steak for $32, but I'll tell you what, the service was brilliant and the food was outstanding. I've got to say most of these restaurants are quite pricey, so I guess it's more fine dining than your local cheap eats. Next door is Ochre, Modern Australia. Now I just had lunch there today. Had salt and pepper quail, and sensational. So many flavours, bit spicy, bit peppery. It was really good. Have a look at that menu. So I'll go back. Dundee Waterfront Dining. So they have lunch specials, and you see they're not cheap. $19.50 or $23.50. So not a cheap lunch. Dinners, as I said, steak, cheapest steak was $32. The steak I had was $42, but really good, cooked perfectly. Next door is the Boatshed. Now this is all about seafood. They do some steaks as well, but I would say 80% of their menu is seafood. You see, they're all quite large restaurants. So it extends down here to the Boatshed. I haven't been here, and I don't think I'm going to get a chance. This is my last day in Cairns. I've been here 4 days. I've been eating my way through these restaurants, and I haven't quite got to it. And this one is the Blu Marlin Bistro. Now I'm coming here tonight for dinner, every time I walk past. Breakfast, lunch, dinners, afternoons, there's always people in there. So it's about 2 p.m, so lunch is finished, but you'll see there's still people in there. Later on, there'll be people drinking beers. I'll just take you around the front, show you the... Alright, there is Blu Marlin Bistro. So this is the very start of the marina, the place to come for cruises out to the Great Barrier Reef, for scuba diving, snorkeling. You can do jet boating, you can hire jet skis here. Now, more restaurants down here, so I'll just fast forward about 50 meters down the road. I'll be back soon. So this is the start of the Shangri-La hotel. So is it directly in front of the marina? Now right along the front here, I think there's 5 or 6 restaurants. First one here is the Backyard Bar. So again, all your classic pub foods. Now I'll just take you over here. They have an awesome barbecue smoker. Now it's not operating now. Yesterday afternoon there was smoke coming out the top of there. They're obviously smoking some meat for their evening service. Now I'm going to try and get up there and show you the front of the restaurants. This is the Backyard Bar, food and music. Now I haven't been to any of these restaurants. I've been to the restaurants as I just walked past. So I'm just going to quickly walk past the front of these restaurants, and then I'm going to show you one of the coolest places to come on the waterfront in Cairns. Alright, there is a vacant restaurant for lease, casualty of the pandemic. That's the Water Bar and Grill Steakhouse. Maybe it's just not open. Sorry, we are closed, Christmas holidays. Alright, so if you've been here before, I guess they will be back. Alright, just down here is Piato Mediterranean and Australian cuisine. So reef and beef. Some nice pictures of the food. So prawns, lobby, Larry the lobby, some ribs, more prawns on the barbie, lamb cutlets and steak. Feed the man meat. Here we go, a seafood platter, $59.50 per person. That's actually not too bad per person. Right next door is The Fish. And there's a slogan, it's all about the fish. As I said, it's 2 p.m. and there's still a lot of people eating. Next door to here, Vitalia's Italian. This is your classic pizzeria. Alright, as I promised, last but not least, I think this is the coolest place to come. So it's not next to the waterfront, it is right on the waterfront. So let's go right across to the marina. This is the place to come for fresh seafood. So it's called Prawn Star. So it's an old prawn trawler that they've hooked up to the marina, and they're cooking prawns, bugs, crayfish, oysters. There's a boat moored next to it with some tables and chairs. You can get them, cook you up your fresh seafood, grab a beer, have an excellent lunch on the water. Alright, I'm just going to have a quick look down there, and that is the end of the tour. So I think there's enough restaurants there to keep everyone entertained. I've been here for 4 days. I've eaten at a fair few of those restaurants. I did not get a chance to eat here. My stomach is full from lunch, otherwise I'd grab some prawns now. There you go, happy hour all day, $6 beer, wine, cider. So that is a look at the restaurants along the front of the Cairns waterfront. There are a stack more along the promenade, but I think this is the place to come. The promenade, the restaurants are set a little bit further back, so they're not right on the water. So there's a bit of a park and there's a road. These, as you saw, the ones, the first 4 or 5, right down on the waterfront. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please click on the like button. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I've got heaps more food videos. After today, I'm going to Townsville and I'll be making more videos like this. So thanks for watching and happy eating.